topic is I ghosted someone. And I want to know, have y'all ever ghosted someone before? And what's so weird is I never do the ghosting. Usually the kind of person I am, I'll tell you how I feel and I go about my day, right? So for me to actually ghost you, it's deep. So I want to know if I'm wrong for ghosting this woman. If you guys have ever ghosted anybody, let me know in the comments section below. Drop it in the chat. But let me give you a little background, man. My name's Natalie. I go live every Monday, every Wednesday with relatable topics. Each live is a different topic, right? Let me give you a little backstory about your girl. My name's Natalie. I'm originally from Kentucky. Right now I'm in Tampa. Wasn't really sure if I was going to be here today, man. I had a little dental procedure yesterday. They did a little bit of numbing, and I didn't know if I was going to wake up still in pain or not, but through the grace of God, he has me here to tell you about experience about ghosting someone. So if you're new to the live, do me a favor. Let me know in the comment section if you're new. Tonight's subject is if you ever ghosted someone. I'm going to go over my story. First time I ever ghosted someone. And I want to know if y'all think I was wrong for ghosting her or whatnot. So let's get into it. Let me give you a backstory about the woman, right? It's one of them famous Amazonian story times, bruh. So we worked together. We were cool, right? We were cool. And I'm not going to lie. My girl, she had a whole bunch of stuff going on at this time in her life, man. And she did tell me up front, she was like, if this ever becomes too much, let me know. But I had never heard that before. If my life ever becomes too much, let me know. And let me know. I never heard that before. The cool guy. I appreciate you, homie. I love your videos, baby. I love you. Thank you for being here, man. It makes my heart melt. So she had told me if my life ever becomes too much, let me know. Talking about her life. And I thought, shit, ain't nothing going on. What kind of videos do you make? What? You said you love my videos, baby. What kind of videos do I make? I make a videos of talking about Queen Bee. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the live. Right now I'm doing a story time. The time I ghosted somebody, guys. If you ever ghosted someone, let me know in the chat, yes or no. You can get into it if you want to. Queen Bee, thank you for the compliment, man. I bet you're pretty too. So I worked with this woman, and she had a lot going on. Right? Y'all get me so distracted. Y'all know I got ADHD. So she told me up front, guys, make sure y'all make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all are new here, we're on the road to 5K. Listen to the story, man. I want to know, I ghosted this woman, if I was wrong for ghosting her. All right? I want to know if I was wrong because I've never ghosted anybody before a day in my life. But this woman had a lot going on. We were cool. And she started off on the risk of losing her job, right? And she ultimately lost her job. Matt, I don't know who that is, homie. Baseball kid. Let's not do all that. So anyway, she lost her job. And when she lost her job, I was trying to help her. I was giving her a ride back and forth to work. Where we worked at, there was a point system, right? So I was losing points helping her because I felt like she needed help. You feel me? That being said, she lost her job. And then after she lost her job, she wound up getting evicted. And y'all know I don't usually get on here and tell people's business. But I feel like this is kind of tied to me. You feel what I'm saying? This is kind of tied to me. So after she lost her job, she got evicted. After she got evicted, she has a kid. She was sleeping on the streets. She wound up staying at a bus station. What do you mean she what? Thank you so much, Joshua. I appreciate you, homie. Guys, make sure y'all smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. So after she lost her job, she wound up sleeping at the bus station with her kid. And me as a mother, obviously, I automatically empathized with that. But I felt like I was giving her a ride to work. I feel like when she became evicted or on the verge of being evicted, I was giving her money. And so I feel like, yeah, I knew she was about to be sleeping at the bus station, but like I couldn't How much can I do? You feel me? I cannot bend my back over backwards to help someone. What do they say when you're on the airplane? Y'all know what they say when you're on the airplane? And there's something behind me. What's behind me? What does it look like? Is it Michael Myers? Who is it? Elvis in the live, hands up to the sky, moderator on Dizzy Deck. How you doing, Elvis? We're talking about the time I had to ghost someone. I'm gonna get you caught up. I had to ghost this girl because Queen Bee, what's behind me, cuz? Are you playing? You know I can like look behind me and see, right? I don't have to like break my neck. Anyway, Elvis, listen. Let me know if I'm wrong, Elvis, because I feel like even though I don't know you, my shadow, even though I don't know you, Elvis, I feel like you can relate to what I'm saying. So I was working at Amazon. I was cool with this lady. The lady was on the risk of losing her job. And we were friends. Stephanie, how you doing? We were friends. And I started losing points to take her back and forth to work because I felt bad for her because she was on the verge of losing her job. She was on the verge of being evicted. She was on the verge of being on the streets. So I felt bad for her. So I started giving her a ride back and forth. And she had a kid. So I even started to take her out of the way to my oldest daughter's, my daughter's house, right? My house, for my daughter to watch her kid because I felt bad for her, bruh. You feel me? Empathetic, softy, real soft at heart. She still lost her job. She got evicted, but before she got evicted, I went over to her house and dropped her off $20, bruh. And it's not like the point. $20 seems like it's not shit, but I don't have $20 to just give out to everybody, right? Right. She got evicted. She started sleeping on the streets with her child, and I felt bad for her, but what all can I do? I can't bring you into my home. I have a whole man. I have a whole family. You feel me? I can help you, but help you at a distance. Long story short, she wound up sleeping at the bus terminal. And I want to say it was like, you know how you're down and people try to like kick you when you're down? I guess the bus driver knew that she was going to be evicted and seized the opportunity of getting custody of her daughter. But before she did it, she moved them in. But I guess she treated her like shit. Am I wrong for ghosting this girl for this? I'm asking if I'm wrong for ghosting her because ultimately, she kept texting me. And I felt like every time she would text me, it would be bad news. Every time. You feel me? I'm losing my job. Boom. I'm being evicted. Boom. I'm about to be put on the streets. Boom. I'm on the streets. Boom. I'm sleeping at a bus terminal. Boom. So I felt like every time she would text me, I got used to saying, you feel me? Damn, every time she texts me, it's something bad. You feel me? Long story short, she wound up moving in with that lady. She wound up getting money. I told her even about a job. I was like, bruh, I know a place that's hiring, do this, right? You can't feel me? You can't feel me? Cool. But I say that to tell you that she wound up, getting her 401k money. When she got her 401k money, she told me she didn't tell. Her phone got disconnected. Boom, boom, boom. Will, what's up? How you doing, homie? Citations. She got her 401k money. I think she told the lady that tried to get custody of her daughter that she got her 401k money. Weights are in the back. Yes. Try and do leg day, boy. Try and do leg day. Are you at the barbershop? Because the cost of South Carolina in the building, hands to the ceiling. So when she lost her job, my bad, y'all. Y'all know I'd be like, she got her 401k money. And when she got her 401k money, I'm assuming she told the lady at the bus station that was treating her like crap, trying to get custody of her daughter. But I'm like, why would you tell her that you're paying your phone bill? She was like, well, I didn't. I didn't tell her I was paying my phone bill, but how did she know you got this money then? And so ultimately, to me, that drew the line, bruh. It drew the line for me. I just said, man, after this, I'm just done talking to this lady. Every time she texts me, you feel me? It has me overreacting. Every time you text me, I associate it with it's going to be more bad news. You feel me? So I just said, you know what? I blocked her. And after I blocked her, thank you so much, Tony. Right Hill, how you doing? After I blocked her, she started following me on TikTok. I would see that she was California. I could tell you're from California. You ain't been here long enough, Sean, because every time I talk, they say I talk Southern. You got to be here for at least 5 minutes. Can I subscribe? If you want to, bruh. Yeah, so I blocked her, Elvis. She started following me on TikTok, and then I got a notification on Instagram, like, hey, you got a friend in common. And I couldn't go through with it, bro. It was stressful. I felt like everything she would send me would stress me the F out. What's my favorite metal? What's that mean? I appreciate you, Ron. She pulled out her, don't she get penalized for that? She got fired, Tony. And when she got fired, I don't know. I know you can transfer the 401k money, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. I see someone sending hearts. I appreciate you. And she didn't have any money. It was stressful. It was so stressful because, like I said, every text message was getting evicted. I got fired. Hey, go work here. I don't want to work there. I'm out on the streets. I've been on the streets before. I'm staying at a bus station. My kids in jeopardy of being, evicted. So my kids in, what does that even mean, Natalie? Guys, I got the coffee in the system. My kids being jeopardized and being taken away from me. I felt like everything she said felt like a trigger, bro. Nobody wants to wake up to a new bad news every single day. I don't even watch the news. You know why I don't watch the news? Because I don't want to hear bad news all the time, bro. So for me, I had to protect my peace. She's just a victim. What do you mean by that, Tony? Guys, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. She would penalize it if you pulled it out early. I mean, I think she wasn't in the situation to, I guess she would have been penalized, but I think, me trying to be empathize with her, she didn't have any money. So since she didn't have any money at all, I guess she accepted taking that penalty. You feel me? She was dead broke allegedly. So take the penalty or be dead broke. You feel what I'm saying? So I guess she took the penalty to take out of her 401k. Guys, do me a favor, hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Sometimes the news can be scary. The news is scary. I don't like hearing bad news every single day, bruh. To me, that is so draining. Bad news, bad news, bad news. Like, I have a life. I have a family. I have kids. At that time, I had 2 jobs. You feel me? I do not want to wake up every day to something bad. I was sacrificing picking her up from work, jeopardizing me losing points. Don't get me, I was like maxed out on points, meaning I had a lot. I could have lost a couple and be good, but it was just that I was doing a lot for you, and I didn't mind doing it. I mean, because she didn't ask me to. It was me offering, trying to be a good friend. But I just feel like, bro, it was stressful. So I chose peace. Chopped. What does that mean? You're chopped. I don't know what that means, bro. What does that mean? Let me know. She's a victim of her own choices and makes it everyone else's problem for sympathy. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Jesus can help me. Can you act? What do you mean? Jesus is king, would do anything for anyone. Amen, he will. This is not my story. I'm somewhat to do with it, but it's not fully my story. And I usually don't get on here talking about other people's problems. I usually get on here talking about my problems. Simone, which one you think I am, homie? Can you help me out, please? You need help with love the New York cat. Thank you. You know, last time I wore this to work, someone came up to me and she was like, your shirt, your hat, you're matching. And I was like, Emma, that's the point. That's the point. Nah, air him out. Stop it, Tony. What's going on, bruh? Elvis, I'm so glad you here, bruh. Moderator on deck, like I'm fat, or what does that mean? I need a few dollars on my Cash App, so can I buy some food? Michael, I'm gonna tell you what I tell people. She said, yeah, you're matching. I was like, that's the point. That's the point. Michael, what am I gonna tell you? When a homeless man stops me in the streets with me and my daughter and asks me for money, I'll say, I am a woman, and yet you are a man asking a woman with kids for money. Then I say, oh my God. Then I'll say, you know, you have positive vibes. Higgs, I appreciate you. You're going to be lonely when you get old. Your effing mouth don't want to up for nothing. That person you may have won't be in love, even though they'll be there. HYKKA. I need you to go live one time, homie. Because I realize when trolls come on here and they try to like steal someone's light, they can't go live. How about I'll stop what I'm doing. The whole chat, stop what you're doing. We're going to click on his profile and watch him go live. Hammer time. Same thing with you, homie. Stop what you're doing and go live so we can all pull up to your live. Anyway, you called him out and he left. Stop. Air him out. Stop it. Tony, I be on here talking real stuff all the time. The Trump stuff doesn't faze me. I don't talk political. They know I look like a woman. I think when they come out here saying stuff like that, I think they were rejected by someone who looks like me. And so they're in their feelings the rest of their lives. So one day someone came on here and told me to take the eyeliner off my eyes because he didn't like it. And I guess I'm supposed to live my life. Guys, make sure y'all like. I haven't said this in a while. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. I'm about to... I don't know what that means, J.O., but I wish you the best of luck, homie. But a lot of people live in their life because they regret their life because they don't look like you. You feel me? I've dealt with it my whole entire life. It doesn't offend me. Coffee on deck, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. I don't know what's wrong with people. I think what's wrong with people is that they don't like who they are. So here's what's going on, guys. I have a confidence ebooks out and I talk about confidence, right? So how to build confidence. And here's what helped me build my confidence. Don't get me wrong. I've always been confident, but I think when you embrace who you actually are and you don't feel flaws, you don't feel bad, that makes you naturally more confident. So for me, and I talked about this last live, I know a lot of you guys weren't here, but I said when I first started, YouTube, I told myself, I said, what is the worst thing someone can tell me on here? You feel me? King Williams, exactly. A lot of people, vibrations are low and they try to project that on you. You feel me? They feel bad about themselves, how they look, and they try to make you feel bad. So for me, the worst thing someone could tell me, which it can't be bitch, because I call myself a bitch every day. Bitch, get over here and do these leg press. You feel me? Bitch, get on here and hop on YouTube. You feel me? Go to work even though you don't want to. So you can't call me a bitch. You can't call me a bitch. Last live, I went with no makeup. I don't wear makeup every day. I don't wear foundation. The only makeup I might wear are my eyeliners. You feel me? So you should put subscribers only. Nah. It doesn't bother me. Like, y'all. Okay, Rahil, what's your question? It doesn't bother me what people say. I'm going to go through and read this chat. Y'all know I get a little ADHD action, but it doesn't bother me what people say. So why you don't need that, be natural. You talking about with the eyeliner? I don't wear eyeliner every day. That's the thing. I only wear the eyeliner because I think it makes me... I like it. For one, I like it. So I'm going to wear what I like, guys. Just like I had a lady tell me one time, why do you color coordinate your clothes. Why does it matter if I choose, just because I choose to be different, just because I don't choose not to be a bot? Right here. I don't know if you asked the question, bruh. And you can ask it though. Just because I choose not to be a bot, because I choose to coordinate, because I choose to wear eye makeup, it's not for everybody. So, I mean, you don't have to do it. Tell them, that's what I tell them. You looking good. Just need, oh, Braves hat, stop it. Man, don't need natural beauty is the best, especially a queen like yourself. I need y'all to understand, I don't wear makeup every day. I don't wear makeup every day. I don't need makeup. I just choose to wear it because I like it. Michael, I'm a woman. You feel okay asking women for money? I wouldn't feel okay with that. Me as a grown woman, I don't even like asking for money. So I don't know what to tell you, homie. How you doing, Dixie? Guys, let me read the chat. My bad. If y'all didn't subscribe, please do so. I'm on the road to 5K. Today's topic was, have you ever ghosted somebody? All right. I talked about a time I ghosted someone. I didn't know what's wrong with people. Jay Blame said, weirdo, don't worry, left or right. We all know you're beautiful. I appreciate you. JL bugging. Talk to him. If Prince could wear the shit he did and be balling, motherfuckers. Hey, I feel what you're saying, Tony. Worst generation says, I think this, I really think, honestly, that, you want me to take my hat off, G-Star, send a super chat, homie? I got you. There was a topic. It was a topic. I never ghosted anybody. Oh, I feel you. I don't want my makeup. It's all about the cake. Okay. That's stupid asking for money unless you really need it. So, Rahil, what is your question, homie? Big Step, I appreciate you. Someone on here said being cheated is better than being ghosted. What's your take? Ooh. No, I think being ghosted's better because, they're kind of similar. I think if someone cheats on you, I used to think it was about looks, but I really think that people just cheat. I think people like the chase. So, my goodness, y'all, this chat's like, grrr, you're so pretty. Thank you, Big Step. I often wonder why their first kid woman, shout out from the Baton Rouge in the building. I appreciate you. Hey, Shawty, I used to live in Biloxi, Mississippi. I don't know how far that is from Baton Rouge, but it wasn't too far from New Orleans. I'm at work till 2:30 in the morning, double shift back to back. Money all day, get that money. I work night shift, but I was off yesterday. I had a dental procedure yesterday. I wasn't sure if I was going to go on today, but God blessed me from my mouth to become unnumbed. What's my cat's name? I got 4 cats. That one's name is Bubby. He's so bad. Have you ever hit it and quit it? Yes. We talked about it last time on my last live. Someone called me a hoe. And I said that I'm a rehabilitated hoe. I told them I'm not a hoe anymore. Where are your pretty earrings from? I got these from Walmart. Be real with you guys. Be real 150. Being alone, you find your true self. You don't need approval from anyone. And I 1,000% agree with that. I don't think you need to be with someone. I'm from Long Beach, Mississippi. For real, I have that Long Beach. I know where Long Beach is. It's not too far from Biloxi. Guys, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. I'm really, really close to getting 5K subscribers. And I say when I get 5K, I'm gonna act brand new. Country. That's what I'm saying, Tony. Someone told me they thought I was from California. I was like, oh boy, you haven't been here. You haven't been here. Because every time I talk, someone's like, where are you from? I'm originally from Kentucky, but right now I'm in Tampa. What days do I stream? I stream on Mondays and Wednesdays. Typically Mondays at 3 p.m., about an hour to 4 p.m. And Wednesdays is the opposite, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me get that out. Eastern Standard Time. Do you have Instagram? Yes, I do. My Instagram name is Neptune, like the planet, _Natalie. Y'all know my name on here is The Fabulous Life of Natalie. So Natalie's spelled the most basic way, Natalie. Get a road bike. Are you? Oh, okay, gotcha. Every time like you told me to go like the planet Neptune. Yes, like the planet Neptune. I can put it in here if you guys need help because I know it's not a normal it's not a normal name. But what else did you guys have, bruh? That's all I pretty much got for you. I wanted to talk about my story time. You like road bike better than running? I'm not gonna lie. I go through my periods of where I like to run, and then I go through my periods where I like to exercise, like do the bike. King Williams, I see you started following me. You found me. Tell us about me. Girl, what's the other way you spelled Neptune? No, Natalie. They spell Natalie all kinds of different ways, like Nathani, all these deflected ways. Like my name is the basic Natalie. Tell us about me. So my favorite, thank you, King Williams. My favorite color is pink. I'm trying to get you a row. Doing what? Acting? Pull them up. I hate running. That's why I bought a truck, so I don't have to run. I feel you. I like blue. I used to like blue. I used to like baby blue. But I like more like fluorescent colors. I'm not really into dark colors. I feel like my personality is really bright, so I try to wear bright colors. I don't know, guys. I'm not really interesting. I'm 39. I'm a Leo. I like turquoise. I like really bright colors. King William, I see you trying to send me a message. Tell me I don't have my tablet out. Thank you so much, Thomas. Army makes me run 2 times a year. I'm glad you said that. I wanted to be in the Air Force growing up. A lot of people think I am in the Air Force. I think it's like my, what do you call it? Demeanor? I think people judge me before I actually speak. Yes, dark colors, it feels your mind is dark. Light colors, you are in a good mood. And I always try to wear light colors. I remember one day I came in 1 week, my bad. I work 4 days a week, Amazon. I guess I wore dark all week. I wasn't paying attention to it. And my manager came up to me like, Natalie, you wear dark colors all this week. And I'm just like, what? But I guess I did. That day I had all black on. Your skin is glowing. You have a beautiful smile with a bright spirit. I appreciate you. I think one of my best features is my smile. So I always go around smiling. You feel me? And it offends people. It offends people when I smile. I had to tell a lady a couple weeks ago. She's like, you're always smiling. And I was like, I think my best feature is my smile. See, now people will say other things, but to me, I'm really big on dental. I just left the dentist yesterday. I'm really big on dental. I'm really big on like taking care of myself. Someone said my skin's glowing. I drink a lot of water a day. I just try to make sure I look good. You feel me? In my opinion, you like hot pink? I like hot pink too. Now you lying. I thought you were 24. You do got good. I appreciate you, Tony. I wanted braces when I was younger. Nobody cares, lady. Oh my God. Oh my God. I wanted braces when I was younger. I don't let those people stop me, man. See, when people say stuff like that, they probably don't like their teeth. I like my teeth. That's what I was saying. And I told a lady a couple weeks ago, I was like, I'm always smiling because my best feature to me, is my teeth. I had braces when I was younger and it was ass. Damn, son. See, I still want them. When I get on here, people are like, your teeth are so white. I beg to differ. Lynn, I love you too. Mob Ties, how you doing, son? Guys, make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe. Does it hurt? My youngest daughter wants some really, really bad. Really, really, like begging me. And I'm like, girl, I don't have the money for that. You feel me? She wants some really bad. I want them so bad, Mom. I want them so, like, bruh, I don't have money for that. No, your best feature is your personality. Chris, I appreciate that, but I try not to. Like, when I was like 3 years ago, I was like, that's my best feature. But they say in part of self growth that you have to separate yourself from your personality, from your ego. Um, so ever since I read a book saying that, I try not to do it. Chris Watt, nice way of calling her looks bad. I have had braces, my teeth grew completely straight. See, I want my teeth to be, you feel me? You feel me? I feel like they're okay, but I feel like if I had braces, they will be better. Best way, yours are, nah, they need a little better. Like my bottom, we're not gonna do this on live, guys. Best feature is cooking ability. I can cook too. Don't lie. Don't let me lie. I can cook. Best cooker, for real. I think one of the best things I cook that surprises people is crab ragoon. I can make crab ragoon. I can make shrimp fried rice. So a lot of people go and order this stuff from Chinese stores, but realistically, I can make it at home. No negativity in chat, only love, y'all. I appreciate you. Are you used to have them and they sucked? What are you talking about? Right Hill? I get told I'm serious, guy, but that's not that serious. Small things make me smile. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I think people just judge mine. I don't know what they say. Like I can show you. It's like when I stand up, I think the way I walk in, it makes people think. People have told me like, are you in the army? You feel me? They think that I'm in the army, or I don't know what it is. I think it's maybe my confidence level because I'm extremely confident. Yeah, confidence ebook out if you guys are trying to develop your confidence. Check my bio. I talked about how to develop your confidence. There's a lot of like trolls in here that might need it. King William, I see you liking my Instagram. I appreciate you. No, they aren't French. Don't lie. Lie about what? Cooking? Your best feature is everything. True. You can't. Why would I lie about cooking? Of all the things to lie about, are you from Memphis? No, I'm from Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, in the building, hands to the season. What kind of lime and leaf? Of all the things to lie about, me being 39, grown woman, cooking would not be about lying. Like if I was to lie about something, I would lie about something more major. Lying about cooking, to me, I don't know. Maybe I'm a different breed of person. I get told I'm in the army, but I say no. Oh, they ask you that too? I got garlic season, Old Bay, Canadian seasoning, Cajun, and more. Oh, I'm happy for you. I cut my hair short. Why'd you cut it short? Keep calling me out. King Williams keeps liking my post, y'all. King Williams keeps liking my post. Like and lead wilding. You're pretty. Thank you, Jamie. You look like you're from New York. See, y'all don't know. I think all of y'all are new here. Besides Elvis. Elvis in the chat, moderator on deck. I like to impersonate like I'm from New York. I really love New York culture. For one, I love Nicki Minaj to death. I'm not going to lie. Jamie, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. Guys, make sure y'all subscribe like Jamie. Make sure you like also. But I love New York. I love the pizza. I love Nicki Minaj. I love everything. I love the bagels. I love the city. Stop stealing. I'm not trying to steal your culture, bro. I just love it. It's so much to love. Always cut my hair short since high school, but now I have thin hair, but doesn't look good. Oh, I feel what you're saying. Juan, how old are you, homie? Of course, Mr. LSU in the building, moderator on Dizzy Deck. I saw that you were bringing in the numbers in your live stream. Guys, if y'all don't know, that's my homie. That's my brother, Mr. LSU. Make sure y'all slide over to his streams. I'm from New York. You want to hear my New York? Right here. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing good. You got a great attitude, very positive. Do never listen to anybody and what they say. Jamie, I appreciate you, bro. That's what I stand on. I be talking this all the time. I say that I do not allow people's opinions to affect me. I don't like my ultimate goal is to quit my full-time job to be a full-time creator. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe to accomplish that goal. Also, Confidence is a Muscle ebook. 800 views. That's wild, bruh. So I'm so proud of you, homie. It makes me happy. I don't let people's words get to me. It's crazy how men these days call themselves pretty. I agree with you. I had a whole, I'm probably all going to log out. I had a whole discussion talking about, for one, I don't know if you were in here, Juan, but a guy not too long ago asked me to send him money. And then I'm going to do New York for you, right here. 777. Look at you, bro. Look at those numbers. 777. You're almost at 1,000, homie. But I had a guy come in here and say, please send me some money. I'm not about that. And then there's a lot of guys that tell me or think they're the prize in a relationship. I think if a man tells me he's the prize in a relationship, I think that is so feminine. Y'all can thumbs down me. I just think I'm not saying I'm the prize. I'm definitely not saying that I'm the prize. I'm not saying that. But for a man to come up to me like I'm the prize, you sound so feminine. They're saying it, Dylan. They're saying it. Listen, bruh, there's a guy that's an influencer. He's very muscular. He'll say it. People are saying that they are the prize. Like, I got into the biggest argument via Facebook because it was, I don't know the bruh's name, right? He was saying he invited a podcaster. He interviews people in the streets of Miami, right? But long story short, he had said, I realized when I come on here and I go, I don't like the way that sounds. Let me stop. Anyway, he asked the guy, if your woman wore short shorts, how would you feel? And the guy said, y'all can't see my face, can y'all? The guy said, what did he say? He was like, and I get it. I don't think if you're in a relationship, I don't think the woman should wear short shorts. I agree with that. You feel me? But he said, the responder said, let me get my words together, y'all. He said, my woman needs to obey me. Obey me. And I thought, what? Not respect, obey. So me, being the person I am, I went to the comment section and I just said, I was listening to bruh up to where he said obey. Do you know if somebody, emotional man slid up to my inbox like, F you, you masculine looking B word. No man wants you. You'll be forever single. That's why you have I don't know where he got this information from. I have multiple babies, daddies. I don't know who my child's dad is. I don't have a dad. All of these things, just because I said, I don't think that he should have chosen the words obey. You feel me? I can't even tell you. I don't think all year long I've ever used obey in a sentence. Guys, I'm going to read this chat. My bad, y'all. Y'all are and I appreciate y'all doing it. I just heard you call a man pretty on one of your shorts. I never called a man pretty. Maybe I said Michael B. Jordan is pretty or considered pretty, and he is considered pretty to women. He's considered a attractive male, but ultimately I said Michael B. Jordan is considered pretty, but I'd rather have Lil Wayne. That was the full message of the short. If she's comfortable and isn't showing too much, she can wear whatever she likes, and that doesn't bother me personally. Like, different strokes, different folks. Who cares? We're just people that express ourselves and respect each other. But that was the thing. That was the thing. Like, I used obey when I say I obey the laws. I wouldn't be upset about my girl wearing booty shorts. But I think it's kind of, from my perspective, those who've been following me for a minute, yeah, I just don't think I use obey in a sentence. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Your skin is glowing nice. I appreciate you, Jamie. I've been drinking water with lime in it every day, and it's supposed to be really good for gut health, which triggers your skin. They have big egos. I don't use obey in sentences. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not shading bruh for saying obey. I just said I agree with everything he said, but I wouldn't use obey in my sentence. You feel me? But they came for me. They came for me. I don't really consider myself a feminist. Sorta, in a way. How do you want to be my friend? How do you want to be my friend? What does that mean, bruh? You said Lil Wayne is more prettier than Michael B. Jordan. So you call men pretty. I don't think I said it that way. I could have. Yeah, keep in mind, I work night shift. And a lot of these times when I come on here, I get 3 hours of sleep if I get sleep. But ultimately, I would never call, y'all know I'm married. I would never come home and, hey, husband, you're pretty. That's not my vocabulary. I don't typically say that. I probably said, and I'll go back and rewatch it, but I think I said Michael B. Jordan is more prettier than Lil Wayne. But everyday sentence, I wouldn't say that. I meant handsome. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Why are you at about, what are you talking about, one cup? Probably. I don't know. I'll say whatever the F I want. I'm a grown man, so long as my girl and me on the same boat, I don't give a fuck, pretty much. Stop it. But listen, here's what I'm trying to say. About that land life in the building, hands to the ceiling. What I'm trying to say is, I think if a woman is with a man, to be respectful. You feel me? I feel like if she got junk in the trunk and she's walking around with short shorts, I think that's bringing in unwanted attention. Now, she can do whatever she wants at the end of the day, but I personally would not wear short shorts out. Like, I don't even like that kind of attention. And a lot of people might say I do because I'm on YouTube. But I personally, out of the respect for my man, would not wear shorts out in public. Because I think no matter what, I get attention. You feel me? And I'm not saying I'm the best looking thing in the world. Please don't take my words and, you feel me, twist them up. What I'm saying is to protect my husband of anything. I wouldn't go out and disrespect. When I go out, I think when you go out and you wear short shorts, I think it makes you look like you're looking for attention. Jose, no, I'm not Latina, but I get it all the time, homie. I wouldn't do it, personally. That's me, being respectful. Y'all know if y'all been following me for a minute, I talked about a time. You don't give that vibe that you want extra attention. Exactly. And I'm kind of thick. I ain't gonna lie. So I think that me being thick, I wouldn't put myself in a situation for, you feel me? I wouldn't put myself in that situation for that unwanted attention. They do look for, exactly. You a good looking thing. Much love. Thank you so much, Jante. How you doing? But I talked about, I say whatever word you want me to if you send a super chat, homie. So you would obey him. What does that word stir up rebellion in your spirit? As a man looking for red flags. I'm just saying, if I met a guy, then I gotta get ready to go, guys. I like how your mic is, and I would like to change colors. Where did you buy that and how much? I got it on Amazon. I think out of the respect. Okay, I'll say this, and I gotta get ready to dip out. She must be up north somewhere from Kentucky. So, me and my husband had taken a break. But when we took a break, I got on OnlyFans, right? But when we got back together, I told him, baby, I was on OnlyFans getting this money. But he didn't tell me to stop doing OnlyFans. I stopped doing OnlyFans for the respect of him. So that being said, I stopped doing OnlyFans, not because he asked me to, but just out of the respect. Say that word. Y'all know that's trending all over social media. Why not to say that word? So anywho, we were on break when I did it. And then when we got back together, I said, look, I feel like this is respectful. I don't want to do anything to put you in a crazy situation. So that being said, whoever said whatever about obey so you would respect him, I think that it boils, when you're in a relationship, you have to show respect. Exactly, Rahel. You took the words out my mouth. Yeah, I'm married. I've been married for 10 years. But I think when you're in a relationship, you have to respect the other person. And I think you going out You going out in short shorts is kind of being disrespectful because it looks as though you want attention and you're disrespecting the other partner, in my opinion. And I respected him and I stopped doing it. So it wasn't an argument. He didn't come to me. He didn't come to me like, stop. I told him when he came in, I was like, look, here's what I've been doing. You can see it if you want to. It was some stuff on there now. You feel me? It was some stuff on there. But out of the respect of our relationship, I'm being honest with you and letting you know what I did. And I'm going to stop if you choose to be with me. And he said he wanted to be with me and he forgave me. And I took down the page. I deleted the page. And it was over. It was done. Right here, that's my New York accent. But you were honest. I was. What did you do? I was on OnlyFans. But I wanted to respect my man. I'm really good with communication, guys. I don't know if y'all know that. I try to be good. So if you wear short shorts, you're just disrespecting your man. I think it's disrespecting him if I know I have a body, right? Which I'm aware, right? Look, I say my best feature is my teeth. Right? I say my best feature is my teeth, but other people are going to say it's my ass, right? So if I know I have an ass, I'm not going to put my man in that situation for men to look at me and be disrespectful. Because I think if you put on certain kind of, you feel me? If you put on some kind of attention, you're going to get it. If I went outside, bare minimum, ass cheeks out, that's asking for unwanted attention, which I already get. If I know you guys don't really know my shit, you feel me? My stories, what I talk about. I've talked about going into a truck stop on break. I work night shift at Amazon, right? I talked about, I pulled up one night, 2 a.m. at a truck stop to get pizza. Then I was like, nah, I ain't going back to work, right? Anywho, I see it. Whoops, sorry, guys. I see a guy walking by staring at me, double tape, triple taken, quadruple taken. And he can only see my face in my car at 2 a.m. Now, imagine if he saw me in short shorts. Y'all don't think that would be a little bit more? You feel me? You can't even see my body. You just see my face in a car and you're giving me all this attention. So I try to play it safe. I don't like attention like that. I'm not a thirsty female. You feel me? But guys, I got to get ready to go. I know it was a good live. I appreciate you guys showing out. I'm not a Latina. I'm going to read over this chat. Your best feature is my personality. I try to stand by that. You can respect your partner, but you can also have your anonymity and boundaries and built understood for respect. This chat is Rep 158. Go Yankees. But if you wear short shorts, you just disrespecting your man. That's how I feel about that van life. So you like how I think? I appreciate you. Guys, I'm sorry. Have you ever ghosted a Caucasian? I'm trying to think. Yes, I have recently, kinda, but it's more about boundaries. I get all kinds of attention, man. I get unwanted attention from women. I get unwanted attention from men. But I had to ghost her because some people are just weird, guys, and they want to suck your energy out of you. They're the pick me behavior type people, and me being very confident, they just leech onto me because they're not confident. So ghosting her, I work with her, but my way of dealing with her is just not speaking to her. And eventually, I guess she'll pick up. She saw me the other day. Our station went down, and she was like, well, here's what's going on. And I just looked at her and went, all right. I just keep it moving. Because that's all I got for you, man. If you're trying to develop confidence, please check my bio, or I'll leave it back in this live stream. I have an ebook. Thank you, Tony. You have a good night, too. You have a good one, too, the Cave Frogs. It was fun. Make sure y'all pull up on my next live. I go live every Monday and every Wednesday. One. Right here, son. I'll see y'all in the next live. Guys, you already know I miss you. I love you. I miss you. And I can't wait to see y'all soon, okay?